Today was our second annual time that we celebrated Autism Day, and we had a wonderful time.
My name is Rachel Kimani. I've been fellowshipping with Calvary Worship since 2019. Today is a day that they celebrate autism worldwide. It's something that I'm aware of, considering that my youngest daughter was diagnosed with the disorder when she was roughly 2.5 years old. One of the key things that the speaker spoke about is actually about inclusion. Many children, even adults, because also adults living with the condition, many at times they are misunderstood by society, and even within the church where you'd expect them to be as Christ was.
These kids and this spectrum called autism spectrum disorder is a neurodevelopment condition. Neurodevelopmental meaning it starts as the brain of a child starts to grow, to develop. Then somehow something happens, which is as a result of the genetic makeup and environmental triggers that alters how this brain is supposed to develop. So that now this child ends up with not so standardized way of how we do our things. So, for example, when it comes to language or communication, they may not use a word compared to the age at which every child is using words. So most of the time, they don't know how to express anything. But when they need something, they may use you as an object. Maybe hold your hand, pull you to where that thing is, and that's the best they can do.
People with special needs are one of the greatest unreached people groups in the world because we've never made a place for them. And we plan to make sure that at Calvary, we're going to try to always have a place and an opportunity where they feel like they can be used for God's kingdom. Also, to other churches out there, we want you to understand the importance of churches getting involved on the second Sunday of February on the National Autism Day. And you don't have to give the whole service like we did. You can do a part of the service, or you can even do more, but it's important for you because there's people in your congregation, there's people in your community that you don't know about, that their children or other members of their family are on this spectrum, and they need a church that understands them, that will love them, and that will help them. And you'll see that these are some of those where the Bible talks about that these are the least of those that we're supposed to reach out to.
Maybe this is something that the church can take up, create this kind of environment where as a parent with an autistic child, I feel comfortable bringing my child because either way, my child will still have that opportunity to actually interact with other children. And I, as a parent, I also have the opportunity to actually hear so much needed encouragement or inspiration or whatever it is that will help me grow in our Christian lives.